Oh, you need problems because you need something to battle against. You need something to work towards. Even if you climb atop the highest mountain, you're only supposed to chill there for a little bit. And then you got to go find an even bigger one, right? You need something so that you have to rise to the occasion to defeat. Otherwise, you're just kind of a shell of a man. Okay, you want to know how you create problems for yourself in order to develop some sort of fire in your heart? Let's say you're a financially stable guy, you've lived your life pretty frugal and reasonable. You haven't risked much. You have a nice place, you have a nice car, you have a nice little girlfriend that is not your dream girl, but she's beautiful enough. You guys have the type of relationship to where it's pretty surface level and calm and everything's nice. You guys don't fight, nothing. You got a little dog at home. The girl's more affectionate to the dog than she is to you because there's no fire in the relationship. You need to do something to absolutely tear all of that to the ground and rebuild it if you want to get some fire in your heart and soul. You need to, and it's easy. There's casinos everywhere, for example. I have burned more money than most people make in their entire lifetime. I had so much Bitcoin when it was at like 8K, like too much Bitcoin, okay? And guess what? If I would have left it, I would have disgusting amounts of money. I got something that was worth more. And that's fire and desire in my heart and soul. If I would have got that bread, I'd have nothing to work towards. I'd be so comfortable. I wouldn't have any reason to go to the gym. I wouldn't have any reason to work hard in any of my endeavors. I would just be chilling because I already defeated the game. I'm so lucky that I had a gambling addiction because it not only took away any of my lust for material, it gave me losses that were so severe that I had no choice but to rise to that occasion and fix that problem, defeat that addiction, and then make that money back, which I did tenfold. So you need to risk something. Something needs to be at risk. You need to go invest in something, in some sort of mission to where you have skin in the game. Oh, I invested in real estate. It's not enough. You're chilling. There's nothing to worry about when you wake up. You're getting your paychecks every 2 weeks. You're collecting whatever little investments you have. You're fine. Your bank account hasn't hit zero in a minute. If you go months or years with no problems, something big is coming, huge. And your blades are not going to be sharp enough to battle against whatever demon is coming to destroy you because you've been so complacent and calm and weakened with all this comfortability in your life. I'm not saying go get a gambling addiction, drug addiction, any of that. I'm not saying go do that. But you need to have something to challenge you always. There needs to be a dragon to slay. I have a bit of PTSD from all the things I've been through. Violent encounters, heartbreak, money I've lost gambling, horrific injuries in sport. But the heart and spirit and confidence that I've been able to extract from those life experiences are worth more than any money. You expect a woman to be attracted to you when you're too afraid to risk shit. She risks her life by getting pregnant and creating life inside of her and giving birth, okay? She does that, right? How is she gonna respect you when all you do is just go to your 9 to 5 and count and save your little shekels? How is she gonna respect you? I know you want her to think that you're responsible. And I'm not saying be irresponsible, but you have to risk something in order to rise to the occasion. I embrace chaos, and life is chaos. You don't want everything to be good all the time. That's actually a route to a different type of depression that's not from, being in poverty or living an unhealthy lifestyle. I think that type of depression is way worse because you have everything that you want and you're straight with everything and you're still unhappy and you're still doing nothing. You're still chasing nothing. You're still not working towards anything. Nothing. I've been there. That's why, do you want to know why I became a gambling addict? Because I had everything I ever wanted or thought I wanted, and I hated it. I hated it. I was so mad that I reached my goals. It's weird. It's like the dark underbelly of success, personal success, whatever, reaching goals. You get there and you're like ungrateful and sick that you made it. That's why I respect high level athletes that can just never stop, like Ronaldo, for example. Guy's done it all, won it all. He's the GOAT. He's an absolute legend of the sport. Man's almost 40 years old, and he's still putting his heart and soul on the line every time he steps on the pitch in Saudi Arabia. He still wants to score as many goals as he possibly can, even though he's already the highest goal scorer of all time. He wants it to keep adding those numbers at the age of 40. And that right there is why he's such a monster and so successful. That's the difference between a high-level athlete or a high-level performer or a guy who just has so much confidence and swagger about himself that he can defeat any beast that comes in front of him because he's done nothing but fight beasts his whole life. That's his arena. That's his home. I think you got to resent the success you have in order to get to that next level. Be grateful for the things you have, okay? A lot of us are blessed, like me. I'm very handsome, for example. But I've done things to make myself look worse. I purposely made myself go through a absolute shit ton of stress. So I'm not as handsome as I used to be when I was 25. I mean, maybe I am, who knows? But I at least tell myself that I'm not, right? I got gray hair. I got a shit ton of physical ailments. I got problems, man. And I like it. I like it. It gives me a reason to get up every morning and get after it because I have some sort of demon to slay. I got a dragon that is burning me and I have to kill it in order to survive. Do you think that your girl's gonna leave you when that's your mentality towards life? Ever? Do you think your business is gonna fail? Or if your business does fail, you won't have the confidence to rebuild it bigger and better because of it? I'm sick of guys who make something like, 70 to 100K a year, and they think they're sweet and they think they made it and then rest on their laurels and then wonder why they're childless or they get married, have kids, and the wife leaves them because they never built their spirit or their character or their heart and soul, and their wife is bored as shit. I'm sick of that. Absolutely sick of that. You don't even need to be a degen and gamble, but you need to invest in something that's risky in order to develop that confidence that everybody desires when it comes to high-level endeavors.